Hey guys, welcome back. I wasn't even planning on recording anything, but it's just something I want to get out. And I am just going. I'm being pulled in a million different directions it feels, but that's just what it is right now. And things I'm seeing, I always report and try to say as carefully as I can things I'm seeing. So we know that they're pushing out the big thing about the bird flu and our idea of why they're probably doing that, and then the meat and the eggs and so forth and on, and that only spreads a certain way. Educate yourself on the way that spreads and not bite into the fear on. Okay, anyways, you know what I'm saying. It's for a reason for them to do things. And then they're saying, oh, we're seeing it in these areas, we're seeing these symptoms, it's got to be this is what it is. Get rid of all the birds, but only chickens, not the other ones. But anyways, and in the backyard birds and all these fear things are going on. Okay, that's viral. If that happens, that is viral. That happens. Things viral. And I talk about how you treat things viral and bacterial and identify things and anything else. The areas with the fog, I know, and I hear it every time. The areas with the fog, and yes, the fog is normal. It's naturally occurring and everything. And that doesn't mean all fog is bad and potentially bad or anything like that. But I'm saying when you have lived somewhere almost all your life or a long time and you say this doesn't seem normal, that doesn't mean you freak out and get scared and automatically think that it's going to be, this fog illness stuff. But I'm just saying, okay, read between the lines with me right now. I'm just saying, in those areas, things are being seen. I did some videos. If you haven't seen the videos, you need a refresher. I think I did 2 fog videos. You're going to need a refresher on those for things that are being seen. If that's the case, that is bacterial. So there's a lot of things being reported, like they have walking pneumonia, they have XYZ, it's not getting better. And I've been saying, and people have been telling me, and everywhere's going, it's like, I tested negative for this, and this. Now, there are certain things I do not put weight in a lot of the testing. I don't. But then they're saying, it's something different. With that one, and the bird flu and stuff, that bacteria and the bird flu, there are overlapping and very parallel symptoms. Okay. Now, this is just my side. Do what is best for you. Safety first. Talk to your doctor, pharmacist, your own medications, what you're comfortable with, because your body's going to listen to you if you're uncomfortable doing something. There are a lot of natural things that it doesn't matter if it's viral or bacterial, because it's going to treat both sides of that. I'm just saying that. But you do what's best for you. And I've talked about that. My Power Punch thing is going to be oil of oregano and the silver that is a no-no. And I've talked about different ways of using that. And I got to be very careful right now. I'm doing the best I can, guys. But I feel like there just needs to be some attention. So when you start seeing some of the respiratory things, and both of those, people are having eye irritation. It almost looks like a conjunctivitis, a pink eye, infected eyes. It has all the things. Both of them are having that. The respiratory stuff, the cough stuff, the throat stuff, it looks like a sinus infection. There are some differences, but there's some similarity overlap. And I'm just concerned that something's going to be missed because it's going to be labeled one thing and maybe not what it really is. And so I want to bring that to your attention. You're going to have to read through it. I'll throw the links down here. You may have already seen them. You don't need to look at them. It's the videos I did before on the fog and stuff. Just to give me the warm and fuzzies. Just have things on hand and know things to look for. That doesn't mean you have to be scared and fearful. If you have, the knowledge and understanding, things are way less, concerning, scary, and cause less fear. That's just, well, at least that's how I work. That's how it is. I need to bring that to your attention as best as I can right now. And how it goes. So there's that. I put on my community tab yesterday, Wednesday. The silver generator guy he had said we were going to do it on Wednesday, did not show up. But then he sent me an email yesterday and said he wanted to reschedule it for the 12th at 3:00. So that's going to be kind of my last straw of trying to deal with that. But I'm doing my best, guys. I will find out what I can find out, and I will let you guys know. So that's where that is. And with everything else that's going on, I do want to, and I have to do this. I'm not pointing fingers. I have to do this with myself as well. Keep things in perspective. Yes, we need to know what's going on because it helps us pivot and adjust and prepare accordingly how we need to. But also, no matter what, we know what we're supposed to be doing. And if you are of faith, we know there's nothing that's going to change or stop what's coming. And with the craziness and the abnormalities we're seeing, whether it's, the weather or how people are acting or illnesses and, flooding, fires, earthquakes, on and on. We knew those things were going to happen. Whether it's man-made or whatever, it was going to happen. It doesn't matter. Is with everything, and I'm telling myself this as well, is make sure you always fix your focus and don't get so consumed with trying to figure out every single little detail. Because at the end of the day, what's going to happen is going to happen with all of this chaos going on. That's my opinion, because it can be consuming, it can be overwhelming, it can drain you, and it just, it can spiral. So I just want to throw that in there. And yes, I'm seeing things. Yes, find your, your solids, or you're on these platforms or in chats or however you want to. And we got to hash it out or vent it out. Hey, what do you think about this? Or, I'm not do all those things. I'm saying that, but don't let it steal your peace and joy. And every bit of your focus and energy and thoughts are on every little detail of everything that's going on, everything that could happen, and all these horrible worst case scenarios and these evil things we're doing. Evil doers do evil things, and that's just what it is. The spiritual warfare is through the roof. It is through the roof. And I think also keeping that in perspective of what's going on helps as well. Little tidbits I want to bring. I didn't even plan on coming up here, so I had to jump up here real quick to bring up that type of things. Just you know what I'm saying? I got to be careful right now, but just to give a heads up, because there's a lot of overlap. I think that things may be missed or not diagnosed properly, and I'll make sure everything's okay. But again, you do what's best for you. I talk about, there's allopathic antibiotic route, which is wonderful and it's needed for certain things, and then there's natural things. If you start feeling anything, and I'm not talking about I got a really mild cold, no fevers, nothing, whatever. That doesn't mean that you go hit it with everything super hard and, do all that. You don't have to do all that. But if you start noticing a pattern, when you start seeing these symptoms, and it could be this or this, go ahead and start getting things going. Don't wait till you're, I am so sick. I'm just laying here and I may have to go to the ER or something like that. Now, if you need to go. But don't wait till you get to that point to say, okay, well, maybe I'll start taking something or doing things that I need to help my body. Just my 2 cents. So everyone stay well, God bless, and I will see you next time.